we reached out because we had a tremendously regulated environment. This environment was subject to ARS controls, which security professionals know is like it's like a NIST 800 control family, but augmented. The environment that we were trying to deploy and meet these controls was ring-fenced. Nothing could go outside of the environment. Very secure environment. CimTrak was the absolute perfect solution for us to do file integrity monitoring without any data exfiltration from this environment. In fact, CimTrak did a lot more than file integrity monitoring for us. We got what we expected and needed to meet our controls, and then a tremendous amount more from CimTrak. We expected file integrity monitoring, very basic. We got compliance reporting. We got integration with our ticketing systems. I'll tell you something that was truly impressive to myself and my colleagues. The ticketing system that we had did not integrate with CimTrak. Didn't do it. So we were like, oh man, this is it. This is going to be this $1 million later. We're still not going to solve the problem. And I assure you, and I've never seen this happen with anyone before, it wasn't $1 million later. It wasn't any dollars later. It was the CimTrak technical support folks literally wrote code for their product and deployed it to make it work with our ticketing system. And they did that. It couldn't have taken a week and a half to do. That service alone, I've never seen any vendor willing to do it, let alone able to do it, let alone not charge you $1 million to think about doing it. I called the support folks and I said, Don, this doesn't integrate. And Don looked at the contract and he said, well, it's not supposed to. And I thought, oh man, here I go. I'm going to have this big argument. He said, we'll make it do it. And I was like, what? Completely flat-footed by the entire experience. The product itself is superior. It just works. You don't have to go there, rescope it 16 times. The system requirements are clearly stated, stipulated. If you meet them, the ease of deployment is unbelievable. The only reason that I had any issue was because I was asking the product to do something that nobody ever said it would do, and it didn't. It wasn't supposed to do. And I thought, oh man, I've got a problem. I didn't have a problem, not with you guys. You made it work, and you did it quick. This customer is delighted. And I'm telling you, the compliance to these controls for this particular customer can amount to millions of dollars in fines and penalties. It is not trivial. Very, very serious about this. And CimTrak, the CimCore, was my very, very serious partner in this. I don't ordinarily engage in these types of interviews or things. I'm that enthusiastic about it. Love the product, love the company, easy to do business with, great product, and a true, if you will, give a damn spirit makes every bit of the difference. It's just wonderful stuff. The requirements that this customer was bound to was to perform file integrity monitoring to make sure that unauthorized changes didn't occur within their system. Not only did the system prohibit unauthorized changes from occurring on servers, it also did on network devices, which is very complicated. Also, it checked against the CMDB the change system to make sure that any changes were authorized. Also, it did the reporting that can be served as audit evidence, so we can immediately go back to our regulators and say, here's evidence that we did it. No manual scrubbing, thousands of hours right there. And it writes tickets. It will write a ticket, and it writes the ticket in a system, and it writes them well. It's saved. First off, it increases the security footprint. That's the function of the product. That's the function of file integrity monitoring. It does it exactly like it's supposed to. And then it saves thousands of hours of gathering audit evidence. It saves hundreds of hours in doing reports. And it just makes the environment so much more secure. I almost want to replace AV with it. I'm not kidding you. I really do. It's that good. Even doing diligence. Like let's say we want to incorporate a new standard. How do we meet that standard? What do we look like on that? I can run a report. It's ask once, use many. And the library of reporting is impressive. Everything you'd want. And it, like I said again, it not only says this is the applicable, it shows you where you're meeting it. It's almost like it does an audit for you. In fact, it's not almost like it does. It does an audit for you. And you can remediate based upon that. You can use the reports as your evidentiary things. And this is huge because you have people going through there trying to manually perform this work. And I just got to say one other thing, and I'm not going to go deep into this, but it's very competitively priced. The product, you're just getting so much value for your dollar. Just so much value. It's just incredible. Well, the pricing wasn't the main factor. I mean, the pricing blows you away. That seals the deal always. Everybody's looking to get the most return on investment. The capabilities, the cutting edge capabilities, the ideal that it does real-time file integrity monitoring, so it can stop an attack. A lot of these systems, they don't do it real-time. They do it on occasion. CimTrak is something you can rely upon to deflect certain types of cyber attacks, and they're usually the ones that are pretty bad, like turning off things. I work with a lot of vendors, and usually the approach is not a partnership approach, it's a mercenary approach. CimCore truly partnered up with me. They understood, they listened, I listened to them, and we were able to accomplish things rapidly that you're just not going to get that type of support out of another type of partner. It's a true partnership relationship, and it starts all the way from the salesperson all the way up to the CEO. I've talked to a lot of people, at CimCore, and I've been delighted with every single interaction that I've had with them. Every single one, bar none. I really didn't have to deal with them a lot, but I can assure you, I could pick up this phone right now and be speaking to whatever level of support person I wanted, probably short of 5 minutes, and with a high level of expertise. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's not, call me, I'm going to write a ticket and get it back to you in 6 days. And, they operate at the speed of business. They'll answer the phone. Literally, they really will. It's quite impressive. I've not ceased to be impressed by the support that I've got, the professionalism, the willingness to go an extra mile. When I asked them to do crazy things, they were like, we'll do it. It's just, wow, really? You really will? Yeah, we'll do it. You just can't beat it. I mean, it's just wonderful. You should see the demo twice. You should talk to the CimCore team immediately. You should reach out to these guys. They're very cutting edge. I mean, this is not antiquated technology that's lack of development. A lot of people, they make a product and they don't develop it for a long time. They develop the product constantly. They're innovative. They're trying new things. And they will understand and help you solve your business challenges for file integrity monitoring, reporting, and audit support. You will get a return on investment on this tool. It's just truly worth your time.